Just got my Falcon Sail in the mail. Super excited about it. I'm going to do a short video on opening the box, seeing what's inside, and installing it. So, as you can see, here's the box. Haven't opened her yet. We'll see what's all inside. So here are the instructions. It looks like some kind of brace or something. Figure that out. Looks like we have some cool Falcon Sail plastic cards. I guess that's for I keep in my boat when I'm out on the lake and somebody says, "Cool, look at that." They don't get tore up and I can just hand them a card. I become a Falcon Sail salesperson. But I gotta see how that works out. I gotta like it first. Got that. Looks like he put a template in here on how to figure out the angles. We have a thank you note. And then here we have the instructions from the website. This is the exact same instructions that are on the website. Alright, and he put deciding where to locate the mast. So this I did not see on the website. How to adjust the back and stay lines. Tie down instructions. Boom vane kit. Okay. And boom details. Very cool. So now I need to read all this stuff. Just jumped out the bag of hardware, and as you can see, each little bag has got its own little plastic bag. Has it labeled Fair Lead Pad Eye. Give you a little Allen wrench, another iPad, cleat kit, tie downs, all the hardware there, standing rig, van boom kit, got everything. Got a little cleat there, 4-stay pulley. Everything. It even includes a nail for your garage where you can store your sail. Now the directions say for 17 or 16 foot boat you measure from the seat back to the center of the mast decimal. After going back and forth multiple times, I think I've decided on 27, 28. I'm gonna have to sacrifice these built-in eyelets, but that's okay. I think that's the best position because down here in my seat it doesn't hit me in between the legs, and I have plenty of room. It's out of the way so that I can mount a tie-down strap right here, or I can flip it over on my Scotty rod holder and tie it to my Scotty rod holder when I'm trying to get into my hatch. So that's cool, and I think I'll put my lines back on, as I can leave those lines attached even though the sail's on there, and I can still slide my fish net underneath those lines. I never store anything up here in the front. Again, I just always put my fish net to scoop up the big red fish under that. So I guess I can still use that. So that's cool. Alright, so now I've gotten a 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch drill, and we're going to start drilling. No going back now. Ay, ay, ay. So, there we go. 2 holes right there. Now I got to stick these through those 2 holes, there and there, and then I got to go underneath and put this in there, and they screw into those holes from under here. So see if I can do that. Now I'm going to whack off some of this. Don't really know how much or how this thing works. Ended up cutting five little pieces of it off, slowly but surely. Did a little sanding, easy. And now she fits perfectly in there. The instructions say the boat should lift up just a little bit. And as you can see, mine does perfect. There it is. Alright, the next thing that I did is I put the template on there. And there's just a Sharpie to draw a line so that I get my cleats mounted in the perfect spot. So that's next. I gotta mount these down here somewhere. So from the picture in the internet, it looks like these little cleats are mounted like this on the side, and on this boat it's right along that rim there. So on my boat, maybe I'll put them just above that rim, like maybe like that. Let's see how that works. Okay, the next thing is installing this little cleat that the rope goes through. When you pull it this way, you can pull it, but when you try to go that way, these little ridges in there catch it. And that is what allows you to run this line through here, install the little cleat right there. When you pull on the line, the sail goes up and doesn't fall unless you grab it and unattach it. So I've decided, the instructions say to install it a little bit forward so that you have to reach and you can pull. I've decided to put it on the right side of the boat since I'm right-handed, and I've decided to install it up here. The directions say to mount this little guy as close to the front of the boat and as close to the boat as possible. So lucky for me, this screw was able to come out, and the Wilderness System manufacturer has molded a bolt to hold that screw into the boat. So when I unscrewed it, the bolt didn't fall down on the inside or anything. I was just able to unscrew it. I was able to take this and tie this rope to it, slide it underneath, and tighten it down as hard as I can, and I'll have to retighten it. I don't want to cut this string off till later to make sure that this is going to work, but it moves fine. This will kind of fall down and get out of the way, I suppose. And looks like I'll be set. Very cool. The next thing is figuring out the force. Let's see, not the forestay. installing that right there, that line, figuring out where that line goes. In this picture, right here, it's called the sheet fair lead, and it looks like they used existing hardware, or there's hardware. Cleat block, I guess, right there maybe. I can mount it right there, and I can mount that right there, and I could let slack out so that this thing will sway from side to side, I suppose. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mount that one there and that one there and see how that goes. Pretty much got her all done. Installed the little cleat there and the little cleat there so you can let line out so that the sail will go around over here and it'll adjust and go over there. And that looks like that's about it. Very cool. Very excited to try her out tomorrow. Hopefully the wind's blowing.